Well, hello there. It's been a little bit since I streamed or anything, but I've decided to play a game that I've been excited for a long time, Blueprints. I played quite a bit of the demo for this, like way too much. Originally, they limited you to playing 4 days for 3 save slots, and there may or may not have been a way to go in and delete your player data in the system files to reset that. So I know quite a bit of the demo content of the game. I got pretty far in that. I think there was there were a couple puzzles I hadn't solved. There was one room I hadn't been in. And maybe more rooms that I didn't know about, but I know that there was at least one room I hadn't been in. So, got the full game now. I'm super excited. I think it released yesterday. And yeah, I'm just gonna plink around and play it. I don't really expect anybody to be dropping by the stream, so I'm probably just going to be quiet most of the time. I think the soundtrack to the game is really good, so it should be entertaining. My plan is kind of to just like go in and do what I was doing in the demos, see how much has changed. So I will say this is a really good game. If you think you would enjoy playing the game, I would not recommend watching more than like the first couple rooms to get an idea of it. I think because it just released recently, it's like 10% off now. Like it was $30, now it's like $27, but I would recommend it. With that, I'm probably just gonna mute up, make comments on anything that is different from the demo, and kind of get into it.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
That seemed to be pretty much the same as the tutorial here. Getting a little bit of lag on my monitor. Not really the stream. That's better. So far, very similar to the demo. I don't think I've seen anything new. I'm actually going to waste some steps here in order to test if they changed the password for the orchard. I think that might be new. That is new. That's the same bird that was on the little ledge. I wonder if you're able to follow that bird. Do I want to go down there yet? I think it does take a step to go down here. Largely the same. Oh, lots of birds. 4 birds. Interesting. You know, I was wondering in the demo about these bird baths here. I figured that there was some sort of puzzle with them, but I never got to figure out what it was. Okay, largely the same. Good, good. Actually, there were 2 rooms I hadn't been able to visit, now that I think about it. It's just one of the rooms was a secret room. Okay. So there's 1 bird at that one. 4 birds down there. I think there was 1 bird by the gates. There's the campsite. Good, good. Let's see if they've changed this code or not. If you don't want spoilers, look away. Actually, I need to remember what the code was. Ah, they didn't. Interesting. No birds at this bird bath. This is one of the puzzles that I didn't end up figuring out in the demo. I could only find 3 little switches. And also I was introduced to this game through the Aliens Rock video that he made on this, or the series of videos I should say. And that is the only external source of information I have, except for maybe saying a few friends played the demo, but I don't think any of them got quite as far as I had. Very excited to see the full release of this game though. Largely the same. Oh my goodness, it's already getting dark out. Well, I guess let's actually begin here. This is new. Interesting. I don't know if the red notes are genuinely opposite of what they would be otherwise, or if they're just untrue. I'm going to take this because I do have access to the room to the right of this. That's pretty handy. Although, to be completely honest, I don't think I've ever noticed a real change when having the rabbit's foot. My strategy right now is to, like, unlock as many of the, like, permanent upgrades as I can. Hopefully in the first day. This is another thing that I never figured out during the demo. This little symbol of the time here. It's probably worth doing. Should also be taking a closer look at these rooms to see if there's anything different. Yup. Ooh. Well, that is indeed a new room. But to be completely honest, I haven't seen the secret passage, but I probably want to go with the nursery because I am running out of steps already. That'll give me some time to, like, backtrack towards the beginning and start afresh. Let's do that. And when I was playing the demo, I believe that this little page right here said the exact same thing as this page here. But they might have changed that. Because this looks like the. It's very small, but it looks like it says the as the first word. Makes me wonder. I think they actually changed it to this page, which it makes more sense. 4 words at the bottom. 4 words at the bottom. Yep, makes sense. Well, let's go back to the beginning. Game feels a little bit darker. You must have changed the lighting or something. Oh, I also probably had the brightness cranked up when I was playing. That makes sense. That looks nicer than I remember. I almost want to just draft the dead end, though, because of the location of this. I think I will. Now, don't ask me why I'm going in here. The paintings also look to be the same, which is good to know. The office already, huh? Well, I think I go ahead and take that. Why not? I do use my gems, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I do get an upgrade. This is new. Interesting. This is another room where I never figured out the puzzle. Yep, unsure for now. I think I'm going to try this upgrade. I can see them all being good. And I get my gems back. Well, hopefully. Noticed that you could get back here in the demo, so just seeing if there's anything of note. I'm not sure if this date was always here. I don't know. Let's hope I don't mess this up. So this is the correct answer, because this one's true. This one's true. That means this one must be lying. Since it's saying it's empty, it must be full. Very nice. Ooh, this is new. Reddington. Where's the magnifying glass when you need it? Oh, that's nice. New. It's a moon on her necklace, which is I believe the same moon that's in the secret garden and such. But I don't know who this is off the top of my head. I always wondered as well if this room in particular had a secret, since like there's a time written on this clock. It looks like, what would that be, 2:30 or something? Or maybe that's 1:30. I can't tell. Then this clock here, it makes me wonder if something happens around 1 or 2:30. Let's grab this here. Is the outside over here any different? Not that I can tell. Ooh, that's nice. I do need the utility closet, but I think that would block me off on this side. I do have the drawing room there, though. I think we play it safe and take the courtyard. Okay, locked trunk. Greenhouse. Hmm. I'll take this. Ooh, how convenient. I did figure out at least part of that secret. Enough to reveal secret something to me. If you know, you know. I never noticed this impression in the wall here. That's another thing about the secret garden in particular that I never figured out. Which now that the full game's released, I hopefully will. Clunk. Oh my goodness. Don't mind if I do. The only issue is I only have one key. Could be pretty bad. I think my best bet is to walk all the way back around the house. Back to the den. Try to get a particular room there. The garage. I also completely forgot to look at the computer here. I'm gonna try this. That was the same as the demo. Kind of expected that though. Interesting. Didn't know this. Interesting. Hmm. This looks largely the same. Oops. Hmm. Let's do that. I don't think I'll really need gold this run. I guess there's no penalty to spreading gold like that, though. Not sure if I've seen this picture. Yeah, but this is, as I said, one of the rooms that I need to figure out. So, probably be spending a lot of time in this room. None of the books have any writing on the spines. Good to know. It has something to do with the statues, I know. But I feel like I'm missing a piece of information to figure it out. That looks oddly like a trapdoor. It really does. Oh, or maybe that's just the texture. Well, back we go. Oh, convenient. I wonder if gold spread to the bathroom. That'd be funny. Oh, this is new. Interesting. June 15th, 1983. I won't remember that, but it is being recorded. Let's use this. Might need to use some ivory dice here. Aquarium, huh? Sure. Interesting. Oh, shoot. I probably just should have used my my ivory dice again, but come on, please be unlocked. No. Could have been a worse day. Not ideal though. Because I think everything else is locked up. Yeah. Well, decent run. You can still make a wish. Good to know. I wonder if you can still see, like, the underground area. If you are able to reach that. I wasn't able to during the demo. But I'm assuming we'll get there at some point. I mean, my honest guess is that this is some sort of, moving platform that starts dropping down once you let all the fires, but I guess we'll find out. think that door was locked. Well, let's call it a day. I wonder if you can call it a day at the campsite now. I know that before it wouldn't really let you. Still doesn't allow you to call it a day from the camp interface. Did not get very far this time, but you know, that's how some runs just are.